41 Action News exclusive investigation. KCK taxpayers have spent millions of dollars on the old Indian Springs Mall property, but now a new investor hopes to move in. 41 Action News investigator Andy Alcock takes a closer look at how the city used your money.
Right now, it's a great big empty space. But as 41 Action News Skyhawk shows us, the old Indian Springs Mall property sits in a prime location just west of I-635 and south of State Avenue in KCK. The city tore down the mall in 2016 after it purchased the rundown property 9 years earlier with the hope of putting a retail development there.
I think people have come around to the idea that unfortunately we're not going to get a big box store or anything like that.
Instead, longtime local company Scavuzzo's, a food distributor for restaurants in several regional states, has preliminary plans to move from the company's current location on Kansas Avenue to the Indian Springs Mall site. These renderings show the potential new development. According to the unified government, the possible investment is $140 million.
Also, their plan includes retail and potentially restaurants and other things along State Avenue. So we'll have kind of a nice mix of uses on that area.
KCK taxpayers have been on the hook for the Indian Springs Mall since the city bought it in 2007 for more than $8.8 million. With demolition of the mall and other expenses, the total project cost so far is in excess of $19.3 million. Debt payments by the unified government the last 8 years alone have been in excess of $9.6 million.
The amount of debt we accumulated when that property was purchased and demoed was enormous.
Ann Murguia was just starting on the KCK Commission when the unified government purchased the mall property in 2007.
And I saw no long-term vision or long-term plan or even any interest in that site.
In 2017, the Lane 4 Property Group, working as a broker for the old mall site, announced a plan for a FlexTech business park. But according to Lane 4 President Owen Buckley, city leaders decided they didn't want industrial office space there, and there wasn't the retail demand one would hope. Now there's the Scavuzzo's plan.
I think the big difference with this one is it's not a speculative deal.
As it stands right now, UG records show taxpayers are on the hook for another 8 years of debt payments of $1.4 million per year. And that payment figure is a $200,000 a year improvement due to a recent refinancing.
I can certainly assure taxpayers that we are doing everything we can to ensure that this is a property that is going to be in good use and beneficial to the community.
Scavuzzo's CEO Richard Scavuzzo declined comment due to ongoing talks with the unified government about an incentives package for his company. I'm investigator Andy Alcock, 41 Action News.
The unified government had a plan in place to help repay the mall debt with sales tax from the property, but with no businesses there since 2012, that plan has been scrapped.